Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a full kitchen declutter and organize. I'm tackling my cabinets, creating a coffee and drink drawer, and finally organizing under the sink. Then I'll show you a little bathroom update with new towel hooks, fresh bath towels, and the cutest laundry hamper on wheels. Let's reset this space together. Well, this is how it started. Remember, when you are decluttering and organizing, it is going to get worse before it gets better. I've been so terrible about not grabbing my camera and filming as I declutter and organize. I've just been on this rampage, so I'm constantly decluttering and organizing something. So it feels like I would just be filming all day long, but I decided to convert. We had a spice drawer here. I decided I would rather it be like a coffee drink drawer. We are constantly using that. This cabinet I already decluttered and organized before I started filming. Actually, several of these cabinets right here. This one was chaotic. I wish I had a before to show you of these cabinets, but again, like I said, I've just been on a rampage, so I just tackled it and then was like, wait, I need to be filming this. So this is kind of my kitchen mid-process right now. But now I am just going to vacuum up this spice drawer where a couple of spices had spilled out and get this cleaned up. I'm going to turn it into a drink drawer, like I said, for some coffee accessories. We have a Ninja Thirsty that we like to use a lot, so have those available. Um, just different drinks and things like that. The upper cabinet used to be a lot more coffee things in there, but I felt like it was always like we're trying to pull one thing from the back and having to move everything. It just was not functioning very well. So I really wanted to just pretend the kitchen is empty and how would I reorganize this to function better. So I want to get some more organizers. These are just ones I had on hand. Like I said, it's almost like I open up something and like, oh, I need to reorganize this. And so it's not, it's kind of on a whim when I decide to reorganize something. So I didn't have the organizers that I needed, but I just grabbed some extras that I had and put them in here for now. So once I find the right ones, I'll grab those. And of course, I'll update you in a future video of, as I progress with this drawer organization. But I don't know. I just wanted to show you how this was looking mid process. When we moved in our home, we built our home almost 4 years ago. I was starting a brand new job. I started it like the week before we moved. So I couldn't be off to help move. And I was literally just trying to get in, just get everything in the house and put up so we didn't feel like we were like in between. However, now I've blinked and we've been here almost 4 years. So, whether you just moved into your home, you've been there 6 months, 10 years, whatever, sometimes the function changes, or sometimes you realize where I put things just maybe, it sounded like the right spot at the time, but once you live there, you just see that it's just could function better in a different area. This cabinet is a prime example. I had a ton of Stanleys in here, a bunch of Tupperware things. Just, I don't know, it just did not function very well. We were having to move things to get other things. I didn't use half the Stanleys anymore. So I decided to declutter that. I moved the Stanleys over to the other cabinet, as you saw earlier. This has our Tupperware. My youngest son loves to make popcorn. So I ended up putting the popcorn down here where he can reach it. It's very accessible to him, so it just functions better. But I ran in Ross. I have recently gone back into Ross. I had not been in there since I think when I was in college. So, I mean, that has been a really, really, really long time ago. I mean, I don't want to I don't know. It just trust me, it has been well over 10 years, well over. But I found this laundry hamper and I absolutely love it. It has wheels. I wish they would have had multiple because I would have bought some for my kids and I really would have loved to have two. Um, for me and my husband, but it has wheels. I'm so excited because I do our bedroom is all the way across the house, so I am always carrying like a heavy laundry basket to our laundry room, so I'm excited about that. I saw this beautiful, beautiful bowl, had to have it. There are so many places in my house that I can put it that I'm having the hardest time deciding which place I like the best. So I'm so happy I found that. I think it was like $14.99. It was such a steal. But then I also found these organizers. I needed some and I've been looking all over, but they're so expensive. Even Target had them on sale recently and they were still just really expensive. These are so much more reasonable. I just happened to find them at Ross. Our Ross is kind of small, so it doesn't have like a huge selection, but I feel like out of that tiny selection, you can find like such good things. I've just been so thrilled with it. So I've been into our Ross like 3 times now. They're probably like, "Where did this girl come from?" And now she's here, like, constantly. But I got these. I knew I needed some for under the, like, under my bathroom sink. If you saw my declutter, you know I needed some organizers under there. Okay, I want to show you where I ended up putting the laundry hamper. So I had the hamper in my closet and then decided I would like it better in here. I still want to move these extra sheets somewhere. I'm just not sure where yet. You know, I did a major declutter of this and I was looking for new towels. I also finally found new towels. I've had these forever and ever and ever. I'm not sure why. I just never, I don't know, sometimes you just don't notice things, and then when I was decluttering, I was like, look at this stuff. I mean, it's all mismatched. It's all super, super old. So I can save them for like, if we need, you know, just like a towel that can get dirty. So I can save them for that. But also in my declutter video, I found where I had ordered these when we first were building our house. I had ordered these and forgot about them and found them in a cabinet. But I don't know, I love gold, but for some reason I'm just not loving them in here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like, you know, normally I don't mind really mix matching silver and gold, but for some reason it just does not look right in here. And then, you know, there's like the darker trim right there. And then I don't know if it's like with all the door hinges being darker, like you see right there and right there. I don't know, it's really throwing me off. So I'm either gonna take those down and paint them. Also, what's throwing me off is so I put 3 because I used the existing holes that were right here and right here. And then I just added 1 in the middle, there was no hole. And these are just like really strong, like stick-on. They're from Amazon. But I feel like we just need 2 towels in here, and I feel like it just looks weird. Like I've been hanging 1 here and 1 here, and then this one's empty. And then 3 just feels too much. So I'm thinking about just taking these down and filling in these holes, and then put 1 here and here. So now I'm like, okay, do I want to paint these, or do I just want to get something different? I don't know, but I did finally get new towels. I ordered some from Target. They came in. I really couldn't decide on a color, but they were on sale. So I got white because I just love white, but I just kind of wanted something with a little bit, not a lot of color. You know, my robe, of course I love my pink robe, but as far as like home things, I really like neutral. So I ended up getting these. I'm going to take the ones back to Target, but these are from Home Goods. They were $8.99, and which is what I had got the ones from Target the same price. When I got them on sale, they were on sale for $8.99. So anyway, they it's like a light gray color, and they have, let me see if I can find it. Well, of course I cannot find it when I'm trying to show you, but anyway, oh, here it is. There is a tab right here, so if you want to hang it by the tab, you can, or if you just want to hang it up. But I just want to make sure that I like the color in here, this light gray color, so I'm going to hang one there and one here before I take the tags off and wash them. I also need to get a robe hook to put on the inside of this door so I can put my robe up, but it's just one of those things I really haven't noticed until recently that I need to do that. But I'm just gonna hang this up here. I may move these up a little bit higher if I do end up taking those down, but let's see what we think with the, I think it looks good. It goes with like the gray in the tile, so I think I like those. I just want to make sure before I almost tripped over. I just mopped in here, and so I just tripped over the mop. Yeah, I like that a lot better than the white. So I'm going to go ahead and wash those and get them put back up. Also grab some more washcloths. I may go back and grab another. They had one more pack left. I may just go ahead and grab one more pack just to have plenty. We usually use a loofah, but it's just nice to have washcloths on hand. But while they have the ones that match, I may just go ahead and grab those. So yeah, I think I like those, you guys. Just want to be sure before I, for some reason, I just like have a hard time committing on towels. Yeah, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna get those washed and they will be ready for our showers tonight. Crazy, but I decided to keep both sets of towels. I went to get the Target order ready to take back of those white towels that I got, and I just couldn't. I really like them too. They are oversized, they're super plush. I got them, Target had a sale recently, so I got them for a steal of a deal, and I've not bought towels in so many years that I decided just to keep them all. So here I am unboxing them and getting them ready to wash as well. My children love them too, so they're going to have new towels upstairs as well. But we will just have plenty of towels, which we desperately needed, and so we're keeping them all. One of the organizers that I got from Ross had a huge giant sticker on the front that was not like an easy peel sticker. So if you don't know this hack, you literally just use a blow dryer and heat it up and it will peel right off, as you're seeing here. But now I'm going to move this organizer and a couple of others that I got from Ross. I also had a few previously that I'm using as well. So I am going ahead and lining up the organizers under my kitchen sink. I have found that putting the empty organizers in first helps so much, and then fill it in with what you're needing to. That just seems to be working better as I've been going through my home and organizing. So Anyway, this is under my kitchen sink. It is so much more organized. I'm hoping that this will work better to keep everything kind of in one spot. I feel like when we pull something out, everything kind of shifts and it's hard to get everything back in. But of course, I realized after I put everything back in that I left out the most important piece, and that is our fire extinguisher. Whoops, I had it sitting out of sight and completely missed it. So back here, there's of course tons of wires and pipes and all of that. So I found where this container is a little bit lower and put it right there. So I may get something that kind of stacks so that I can pull it to the front, but it is easy to access from right there. So I don't know, we'll see, but I do want to make sure that we can get to that easily. Hopefully we never need it, but I do like having it right there. Here's an overview of our closet once the towels were clean and folded with the new hamper. I'm just so happy to have some fresh new towels that we needed, and I love the new hamper with the wheels on it. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Drop me an emoji. Let me know that you're here. I love to connect with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.